Victor Wembanyama's not coming back down 2-0. 2-1, 3-0. So that's how you feeling, though? That's how you coming?
Wemby in 7. Wemby in 7. They said LeBron couldn't come back. They said. We don't listen to what they say. Is Wemby in 7.
That's just not how that works, though. It's
Right,
just
it doesn't matter though, because at the end of the day, Cat deserves Finals MVP.
even in a loss.
It doesn't make. Aren't you the Spurs fan here, bro?
Wait, no, that's a good point. That's a good point because you know we've let him skip around this for a while now. But Jonathan did say that Jalen Brunson would never lead his team to the NBA Finals.
I did. Let me pop it for a minute. Okay, during this series, what has Jalen Brunson shot?
I don't care. Impactful buckets. I don't care.
It's probably
Impactful
34.
buckets.
Probably what, 35, 30 something.
Even short tour dates, and y'all love glorifying tour dates. Like we love glorifying tour dates now. All of a sudden, why?
You was glorifying tour days.
Why?
You was
Impactful
doing that, D.
buckets.
You was doing that.
Impactful buckets. It was impactful. I felt it.
Okay, let me ask this one question: Who has been more impactful, Brunson or Cat? Quickly.
They've both impacted.
No, Kenny,
I like the plea.
It's Carl Anthony Towns. It's Carl Anthony Towns.
Cat has been bringing it on both sides of the ball, whereas Jalen Brunson has said, yo, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to win us the game when we need buckets. We need stable offense. That's what I've been providing in game 1 and in game 2, and I'm going to keep continuing to do that. I'm going to provide you transition buckets. I'm going to... Brunson has provided you the
Mikal Bridges helped save y'all. Game 2, Mikal Bridges.
Oh my God! A player stepped up. Thank you. What are you supposed to do? You could be traded for a first rounders for you.
But
but
listen, you just glorified Brunson for closing a game when he was literally giving the game away. Right or wrong?
Okay, but what happened when I needed to hit the clutch shot over Julian Champagne? What did I do? We're gonna do okay then. What are we talking about? Timely baskets. We do like what are we talking about?
No.
Speaking of players stepping up. Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes.
Yeah. Who?
What are the Spurs going to have to do for Victor Wembanyama to step up and lead them back to a 7-game series victory
Mitch Johnson
in this NBA Finals?
Mitch Johnson
himself and Mitch
Johnson.
Making an emphasis.
Mitch Johnson, you got to stop getting out coached, but Mike Brown is winning this chess battle.
Is it really a chess battle, or is this the players?
I don't even know if it's a chess battle. It's just I think the series right now lies in Mike Brown saying, "Yo, I got years on you, kid." That's how I feel personally. I know you got Popovich and all that, but
I ain't buying it.
They're not pushing the right buttons. That's why Wemby's not getting the ball in certain spots, like he said. Like the Spurs are good, but Mike Brown, the Knicks are pushing the right buttons. B.
Low key, I think for me it's just like, so you know how like y'all kind of say like this whole young thing throughout the whole playoffs, and something I loved about the Spurs is I don't really care how young they were because throughout the course of a game they don't look young to me at times. Except for in close games in the fourth quarter. But for the most part, I believe in the San Antonio Spurs to blow a team out. That's why I actually have so much faith in them. But in those close clutch games, that's where you most see this is a young team.
And and remember last year when we came back to the same point about the Thunder, like I know that they won, but the case was, oh, they keep beating up teams, they keep blowing them out. How are they going to be when it comes to the clutch? And we saw at times last year they couldn't close out in the clutch sometimes. And when it came to crunch time games, they looked a little shaky. So it's kind of comparing to that. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's just how I feel. Like they just do. Like you see Castle, you see the Wemby turnover, you see Castle's turnover. Like they just start doing those things that they do throughout the game, but it's not so glaring at times because they're so dominant just overall. But in those clutch, it's just like those mistakes, the consistent mistakes that we see consistently sometimes, it just starts really glaring to you. And then it's like even with, I even agree with Kenny and say it's Mitch sometimes, because personally when Wemby grabbed that rebound, I literally said, okay, timeout. and then he proceeded to not call the timeout.
So did
But-
I.
Nah, but in that situation though, I feel as though there was no need to call a timeout. It's like hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
If he does call it, okay, cool. You run a play. But at the same time, your best player has the ball in his hands. Steph Castle told him slow down. They have 15 seconds, tie game. Why are we calling timeout? Hold for the last shot.
This is also a team that thrives in transition. In reality, they're
Okay,
young.
I-
They
I
gotta
get
get
that
up and
too.
down.
But here's
Yeah.
my thing though, because I thought about that too, how they drive in transition. But then you also have to give the Knicks the ball back if you do get a transition bucket here. We have to put the ball back in Jalen Brunson's hands. I also thought if you call a timeout, you allow them to get set on defense, which is also a reason
This is
that
a
he
great
probably
defense
like
ability,
thinks
too.
of. So it's it is hindsight, like you said, but. And I feel like now it's like obvious to say, okay, he should have called a timeout because it went bad. I feel like that's the obvious thing to say, and that's what people usually say. But it's just like I see both sides. But with this young team, I would have loved the timeout there and just get the team together. Really,
At the same time, though, that situation, Wemby just gotta like not panic. I feel like in that moment he panicked a little bit because him just taking that one and then passing up to Castle once his head was already turned. So that was a panic type of thing to me.
I also don't like Wemby coming up the court with the ball. Like you did say the star player had the ball, but I also don't like Wemby coming up the court right there.
But then I'm thinking I'm trying to think back to that shot he hit in Game 1 against the Thunder. I don't know if he dribbled all the way up the court, but he probably had a little catch and shoot. They're a transition team, bro.
It was a
That's
catch
what-
and shoot.
that's
Catch
what
and
I-
shoot. Oh, that you talk about the bomb from
Yeah, the bomb. Yeah.
Vietnam?
Yeah.
Nah, but at
Yeah.
the same time, though, I'm not gonna lie. The last play, I wouldn't have been mad if De'Aaron shot the last shot.
Bro, the play call was shitty. I hated the play call. I hated the play call. I hated the play call.
Why do you
I hated
hate
the
it?
play.
We run
It's
pick and
so-
pop. We get open shot where nobody can contest it, and we hate the play
Yeah,
call.
like
Shots,
like-
you're saying something completely different. They got a good shot. That was a great shot.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I
just
can't
hate
believe
the
I'm
play call,
agreeing
bro.
with Kenny, but I actually have to agree with Kenny on this. Like, no funny. Like,
Like,
it's
I
a
don't think
routine.
it was a bad. I don't think they executed it bad. It's just like last play of the game. In my personal opinion, I hate the play call because, in my opinion, I would have rather had Wemby. He was
Okay.
right on the free throw line. He was right on the free throw line, right?
Mhm.
And I believe Castle passed it in.
Yes.
Regardless, somebody
He
passed
did.
it in
I'm
the
pretty
five.
sure. I'm pretty sure it was Castle.
Yeah.
Regardless, somebody passed it in the Fox. I would have put Wemby right at the free throw line, and I would have threw him the ball and work. If you bring two to me, wide open shot. If you don't bring two to me, I'm facing you. I see everything. There's nobody in between me. There's nobody around me. It's easy. You made it harder than it had to be, in my opinion, because you felt like you had to ran a set. Like, and Wemby didn't get a
Wasn't
chance to
even
touch
really
the
a
ball. He
set,
just got
though.
to That's a set. A pick and roll's a
It
set.
was just a
pick and
pick
roll's
and
a set.
pop, bro.
Pick and pop is a
You
set.
didn't-
That's a set. That
No,
is a
it's not.
set.
No, it's
Okay.
not. That's regular.
Your
That's
pick and
pick
pop
and
is
pop-
just basic basketball.
yeah,
A
that's
pick
big.
and pop for the game winner coming off a up screen to get
Okay,
De'Aaron
you
Fox
might
the
want to
ball
call it
to
a
get him
set. I
going
guess
it
that's what
downhill
they
is a
got
set.
into, but
They just ran an
Maybe.
action. They just ran an action.
Okay.
That's not-
Okay. The action was shit. Is that the action was ass?
To be honest, I actually agree with him.
The action was ass. There was no need for the action. Why?
And to be honest, it is like y'all said, it wasn't the execution because it was an open shot, but
Exactly.
I think like kind of what he was saying is of like just that being the call that you wanted to go to. I kind of agree with just like kind of get Wemby because I also don't like the action because Fox waited like 3 seconds of the 8. So once they ran the action, it was that Wemby shot was it. It was no other. Like once he gets it, it's like, oh, all right. I don't like this shot. I might could do something else. No, it was that shot. That was it. That was it. It was make
you
it or
gave
miss.
Wemby no options. You literally threw him a grenade at the elbow.
And I
and
feel
it's
like
not a
when
bad
Wemby touched
shot.
it, I feel like he should have had an option.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he about faces at the free throw line, if you send two to me, if I'm at the free throw line, nobody's behind me, and you send two to me, wide open shot for the win. If I'm at the free throw line and you don't send two to me, I get to play one-on-one with no help compared to a pick and pop at the elbow where I barely get my hands on the ball.
yo, see you at the parade, bro. All
No,
right?
no.
See you at the
Kenny,
parade.
shut
bro.
up. That was
See me
just
at the
bullshit.
parade,
I know,
bro.
that was just bullshit. There was nothing there to
See
say.
you
That
at
was
the
just
parade,
bullshit.
bro. I'm sorry.
shut
See
up,
you at
bro.
the parade. I'm
Can't
just saying
shut
how I feel. See you at the parade, bro.
Bro, Jalen
fair.
Brunson not
The
surviving with
Dominican
these
Day
tour
parade,
dates.
okay, we can see you there.
Yo,
We talking about parade.
Jalen Brunson not winning the finals with these numbers. Michael not gonna save him again.
Okay, like
He's not
but
saving
this
him
is a
again.
team. This is a team. The
That's
same way,
cool.
the same way that the Spurs won Game 7 against OKC, it was a collective effort, and that's just a simple thing that the Knicks have been putting together in Game 1 and Game 2, and up till now.
That's cool.
The
Caruso
team
won
has
him a
just
couple
grew
games.
up.
Caruso won him a couple games. But
That's
who
cute.
came out on top though?
But at the same time, no, it's a collective effort. The Knicks have too many pieces. I told y'all this. Even if Jalen Brunson is struggling, there are multiple assets, multiple factors to why this team is running the way they are and why they're in historical territory right now, bro. It's not about is Jalen Brunson not gonna show up? If he doesn't show up, we don't care. The team is here, bro. Simple.
All right, so game 2.
I
Do
don't
you
agree with
think
that.
game 2? Do
What do you
think
mean? Why do you not agree with that?
Kenny, let me ask you this question. So game 2, do you think the Knicks won the game, or do you think the Spurs gave it away?
Both happened. Nah, I'm moving my Russell Westbrook. Don't ask me that question. Fuck out of here.
Yo, he's copping that plea.
Yeah, he's funny.
Nah, yeah, I'm copping that plea
Copping
because
that
what? The Knicks,
plea.
okay. At the end of the day, bro, the Knicks. Why are we talking about this game, bro? Like the Cat for Finals MVP, bro. Damn, that's stressing me out, man.
It's
All right,
okay.
Bro, he's not
the end of the
winning.
day,
He's
bro.
not winning finals MVP.
It's okay.
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, the Knicks gave up a 14-point lead, and they still figured out a way to come out on top. So take with whatever information you want with that. All right.
Nah, I say this. Game 1, they took that
Valid.
game. Game 2, I feel like the Spurs give it away.
Okay.
I mean, at the same time,
But the Spurs still had to claw back down 14 in the fourth quarter.
yeah.
And they have. I'm not going to go on
it's
that
the opposite, to be honest.
Well,
I think the Spurs lost game 1, but I think the Knicks just won.
Oh, and even also then, the Knicks were also down by double digits in both games. So the Knicks they keep punching back. They keep responding to the Spurs. Like,
Yeah, I think
the Spurs get the edge on them at some points, but then the Knicks just keep on punching back. You can't put this team away. And that's a credit to the Knicks, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they're just more poised, like in every second of every game. I think they're just.
But that's
more poised.
Brunson. That's Brunson to
I
me,
don't
though.
think that's Brunson though. I think
I don't think it's Bronson knows.
I,
what's
honestly, I
I
don't
think
know who it
it's
is, but somebody has
I think it's
instilled.
OG
Like I don't
before-
know who it is, but
I think
somebody
OG before
instilled it in them to like be serious at every moment of this.
Deuce
Somebody did.
McBride.
Brunson.
Deuce McBride, hit shots when you have to. Landry Shamet, killing it this series.
I don't
Who
think
did
it's
I say was
Brunson,
going
though.
to matter in this series? Who did I say was going to matter in this series? And Landry Shamet is killing right now, bro.
You said the
Cat
whole-
is doing what he
you said
has
the
to
whole
do.
roster, though.
Getting
You said the whole
timely
Knicks
offensive What?
You said the whole Knicks roster.
Okay, but I also mentioned Landry Shamet when we brought up the X Factors, though.
He did.
So
Flowers.
So more and more, I'm gonna say, yo, Cat is getting timely offensive rebounds, getting baskets, driving by Wemby, getting loud dunks. Like it's not about how many points you score sometimes, it's about when you're scoring them, bro. That's
Man,
what matters.
I agree with that. What?
Yeah,
They
it might
just
be
know the
too.
plays.
That might
They
be
just
that
know the
might be a good
plays.
point.
They just know the
I
plays.
think
That's
it's-
the problem.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my credit goes to Mike Brown, bro. Because this is the same team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year and kept knocking on the door, but now you literally see it in real time how this bench is producing, and you didn't really get that last year. You see how the offense is flowing and moving. Put this on the screen right now. But when they had that all those paint touches where the ball was moving and then it ended in a Mikal Bridges
3-corner. Yeah.
Look at how fluid this offense looks. Whereas before it was, yo, Brunson, can you ISO and get us a bucket? Yo, can we run this pick and pop a Cat? Or can we just dump it to Cat in the post? Nah, bro, there's so much more fluidity. Anybody can go get it. And that's what's happening, bro. It's a lot of layers for the Spurs to have to stop.
All right. So what do the Spurs need to do to even the series out?
Shit happening, bro. I don't know.
Wemby just got to shoot. Honestly, if Wemby comes out, like, Wemby just got to say, yo, free my guards. If I'm touching it, I'm attacking. It's not about, yo, one thing I hate, and I'm going to clip this.
And
One thing I hate.
just do that, though.
No. in the second half, and that's why they came back. One thing I hate is everybody talking about just get in the paint. Just get in the paint. It says a lot about your basketball knowledge to me, and it provides no nuance to the conversation of the game of basketball at all. Just get in the paint. Like, if you're pick and rolling, and I'm rolling towards a 7-footer, and then a 7-footer's helping off the backside, I can't just step in the paint. That's not basketball. Like, if I catch the ball at the wing, and I flare out, and I'm frying this brother, yes, that's basketball. Then I can get to the paint. Now, that was a bad word. Then I can get to the paint, ladies and gentlemen. Like, no, bro, it's not just simple as, yo, get in the paint. Like, oh my God, stand under the rim. This is not 2K. He's not Shaq. Like, what do we, like, I don't, like, that conversation just blows my mind. Like, it feels like nobody's watching the game when they say that.
I also want to say, as these games are developing, I can see time after time where Wemby's just running down the court, or he's like rolling on a pick and roll, and you'll see someone off ball like Mikal Bridges or Jalen Brunson. They'll like body him a little bit.
Yes.
And little things like that matter so much more than y'all think. Like it disrupts timing. It's extra shots at him that can cause him to be a little bit more fatigued. Like these little things matter so much in the long term and the long term aspect of the entire game. And
that's what I'm saying. And he just had to deal with that against OKC as well with 2 other 7-footers. Like, if you don't think that takes a lot out of a human, every other player running a pick and roll, and every play, 2 7-footers are hitting me. Regardless of what happens, regardless of if I get the ball, if I shoot it, if I tip it, if I just look nice, I'm getting hit by 2 grown 7-footers every single play. That shit matters, bro. So I can't just get in the paint. No, I have to use my skill. But he doesn't get the opportunity, I feel like, in the half court to use a lot of his skill.
Hey, I said this the best player in the world, though, right?
It is, 100%, at least in my opinion, humble opinion.
Oh, okay. So to counter that, Kenny, let me ask you this question. In the second half, was he the best player on the floor when he was aggressive?
Free.
He probably
Don't lie.
was.
Don't lie. Thank you.
Kenny, boy, I'll promise you.
I just say he probably was.
Oh, I know. Probably.
There's no probably, dog.
Be clear.
Why y'all gotta take words? Y'all gotta mince my words, bro. If I just affirmed what you asked me, bro. Okay.
Okay. So what I'm saying is this: you say Brunson is what, a top 8 player? You even
that was me.
You said that? No, Kenny. Oh, he was all for it. You thought Brunson was running for president the way he was. Oh my God! Yes. Like, come on, bro. You know you was doing that. So Brunson top 8, cool. Wemby cleared that. Then SGA, cool. He cleared that. So now we're now we can say he's top in the world. Now the only thing is he gotta stop with this turn it on and turn it off. He has to completely play a full 48. Because when he plays a full 48, the Spurs are the most dominant team in the series. But when he doesn't play a full 48, that's where the Knicks have their time to, okay, Wemby's out or not playing him like himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the run starts going in. Then we see them cut the commercial break, cut back. Now it's saying he giving the speech. Like, bruh, we don't need a speech.
And then he dropped 15 right after the speech.
Is that because he knows it's him? He knows it's him.
Bro,
these are just growing pains, bro. This is his first time, bro.
Nah, facts it is. Nah, facts.
So Del, why do you think that Wemby can't play a full 48 then? Like, what's holding him back? What's the barrier I gotta break to see wet bananas for real?
There is no barrier, bro. It's him out there. You just gotta look. It's more like what Jonathan said. It's a switch. Sometimes you turn it on. Sometimes you can't find the switch. But then sometimes you just gonna go out and you're gonna be like, I'm the best player in the world, you know? And it's like y'all talking about, he run the pick and roll, Mikal Bridges bumping. He's not worried about that. Like cat bodying me up. I get to my spin move. They trying to take it out of my hand when I spin. That's cool. I'm gonna get back on that, and we're gonna learn from that. We got the film. It's game 3. I'm the best player in the world. 4 straight.
Yo, pick
like,
one, bro.
It's 7. It's 7.
It's neither. It's neither.
Why? So
aren't you a Spurs fan?
You a nasty man. Bro, the last episode.
You the Spurs fan, and you're from New York. Let's talk about it, bro.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, and Darren Peterson will be a Bull on June 23rd. June 23rd, Darren Peterson will be a Chicago Bull, and I'll have something to talk about. I'm a
It's
Bulls
not
fan.
gonna
Bulls and
happen, bro.
Pelicans. So, no, I'm not a Spurs fan. I just like hoop. I just like good hoop.
Wait, so okay,
I like Wemby.
sidebar
Wemby's cool.
conversation. Jalen Brunson, right? Because I kind of want to pick at your mind, Derek, real quick. So
Shout out Iron Beanie for this. Shout out Iron Beanie.
So you said, well, okay, if you said if Jalen Brunson wins a ring, you think he's better than Kyrie Irving all time, right?
I didn't say that. I said it's debatable. And I said there's a world where I may take Jalen Brunson. That is exactly what I said. Just clarification.
So if Cat wins final MVP, does that influence that at all?
A bit. I'll be honest. It has to. A bit. Because at the same time, you weren't the best player in the series, which I think matters, especially when you're talking about this. But I also think,
bro,
like,
that's relative, though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It matters. Like that. Like, yes.
Like, Iggy won finals MVP, but he wasn't the best player in the series.
That's fair.
Right, but he had the most impact. I would say Iggy had the most impact.
Oh wait, I mean,
yeah,
whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it would sway me a little bit. But the thing is, I'm not negating Brunson's impact. I don't think Brunson's not having impact, if that makes sense. Like, and so the reason I say this is Brunson right now is literally doing something that Kyrie Irving has never done in his career. He's had multiple opportunities to be the best player on a championship team and lead his team to a championship. He's never done that. So Brunson has to get some brownie points for that in my head. And when you think about it, yes, Kyrie Irving is a more dazzling scorer. Jalen Brunson scores the ball extremely well, ladies and gentlemen. He's also a small guard. I will say Kyrie's a better defender. Fact. I will say Kyrie's a better defender.
Wait.
Sure, let me hear it.
Are you saying Jalen Brunson scores the ball better than Kyrie Irving? Or they in the same
No, I said Jalen Brunson also scores the ball very well. That's what I said.
Are they in the same stratosphere?
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely in the same stratosphere. I average 30 and I'm 6 feet. I average 30 and I'm 6 feet. They're definitely in the same stratosphere.
It also kind of isn't. I can't
just because it looks different doesn't mean that I don't score the ball just as well.
Bro. I can't line it up the same because Kyrie's not in the number one role right now, and in addition to Kyrie, like, peaked at a different time where the NBA was just in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the game is so much faster now, and it's sort of easier to average 30 a game, if you ask me.
That's fair.
Not to say that it's easy.
No, that's fair. More spacing, things of that nature, that's fair. But when I saw Kyrie Irving by himself, it didn't look like what it looks like with Jalen Brunson. It's just a damn fact. It's just a damn fact. It's literally just a fact.
Because I had like Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
Yeah, and that'd be the like. That's why when you say these things,
they were
like,
young, they weren't prime.
They were young, but like, you're right, they were young.
It's like my thing with Derry is he always does this thing. You always do this thing where it's like, oh, Jalen Brunson was the leader on the team to the finals, so Jalen Brunson is like going to propel in my conversations just because he was the leader on the team. But it's just like the Knicks. Okay, we have a lot of defensive pieces on the Knicks. Like, they've built this team to fit around Jalen Brunson really well. You look at the Celtics scheme. We get rid of Kyrie. We go get more defenders to put around the defenders because we have Jason Tatum. He's my number one scorer now. Okay, let's go find defenders to put around my number one scorer, while also having my two guard Jalen Brown, who's a defender and a scorer. We didn't need another scorer in Kyrie. We needed another defensive piece. The Knicks, we have Jalen Brunson. We have Cat who can score a little. We even got wings that can score, but we got the defense also. It's just like the fit of the team. It's just like, just because they're a leader on that team, it still goes into like the fit of a championship team, though.
Okay, so do you not think that the Boston Celtics were capable of having, or do you not think that 2018-19, whatever year, the Boston Celtics, when LeBron was, I believe, was he in the East that year? I think that was the year.
2019.
Right, that 2018-2019 year. Were people not talking about with Kyrie? Yeah, this is the year LeBron actually went to the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. Were people not talking about this is Kyrie's East? He fell on his face. Like, it's not the fact that the team wasn't constructed. No. Kyrie didn't hold up his end of the bargain, bro. Like, y'all not gonna write this revisionist history like he was out here dropping 40 and the team was ass.
But then,
No.
okay, but
He had
then,
a rookie of the year on the team.
you
He
know,
didn't hold up his end of the bargain. That matters. I'm not just going to be, oh, you're great. You drop 50 when you're getting guarded by the second best player most of the time because you're playing with elite guards and elite talent around you. That matters, bro.
But at the same time, like, fit does matter. Jalen Brown's an on-ball
Facts.
scorer. Jason Tatum's an on-ball scorer. Jason Tatum does it better than Jalen Brown playing off the ball, but Jalen Brown needs the ball to score. And when you have a ball-dominant guard like Kyrie, things just won't fluctuate. It won't seamlessly go through with all these things and all these players playing with each other in the same system of basketball. So that's where I'm saying where Brunson's getting praised because Mikal Bridges not ball dominant. OG Anunoby.
I mean, he was in Brooklyn, but I'll let it slide. He definitely was in Brooklyn. He averaged like 25 in Brooklyn, but I'll let it slide.
Cool. Phoenix Suns.
Did you use?
Yeah, like
Brooklyn
like,
basketball to prove a point.
You said I just
wait. What'd you ask though?
I said Mikal Bridges was ball dominant in Brooklyn, but I am gonna let it slide because he's a 3-and-D player.
Wait, so what did you say, though?
I said, "Are you using Brooklyn basketball to prove a point?"
Yo, it's not easy to go out there and average 25.
I guess it's not.
We just don't care. We don't care. We don't care about that. Apparently, we don't care about that.
Okay, cool. Next, OG Anunoby is not a ball dominant person.
Correct.
Cat is ball dominant, but he's showing his playmaking side more and more within this system. That's why I say system and fit matters. That's why Jalen Brunson can do the things that he can do because he knows those guys are high-level role players and they know their role. When you're young in a league like that, you're trying to carve out trying to figure out what can I do best to help the team. And Jalen Brown has not been a phenomenal jump shooter like a Mikal Bridges or OG Anunoby. Like Jalen Brown won't be a consistent 40% from three like a Mikal Bridges. That's where I feel it. So that's where the two just differentiate because sometimes more is asked from Kyrie to score the basketball while Brunson's being asked to play make a little more. Because Kyrie can play make, but at the same time, just those are the two differences in the situations.
I can't lie though, I also don't like it. And let me tell you, I also don't like it because this is the Knicks' third time being here. Like, well, I know they made this is the third time I feel like the Knicks could have confidently, we looked at the Knicks and said, okay, this team could be one of the contenders. Like, they ran with the Celtics 1 year, they lost. They ran with the Pacers 1 year and lost. And it's like, now those two teams are gone. Now they actually made it. But it's just like, with the Kyrie thing, it's just like, they really it was like, you're just comparing it to, 1 year. Like, if Brunson, if they do this 2 years ago and then Brunson just leaves and goes to a different team and blah, 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 and the story goes different. But it's like, how are we going to compare this? Because it's the third time they've made a run.
Okay. And you're saying that Kyrie didn't get chances to make a run as the lead catalyst on his team?
I mean, are you about to use the Brooklyn Nets as the next example?
You got hurt some years there.
There's a world, but
there's not a
take an argument. There's a world, but I mean, Kevin Durant and James Harden got hurt. You released the second fiddle, but there's a world.
That's bad.
But but it would be disingenuous for me to do so. So I'm not gonna do that
because everyone knows if Kyrie doesn't twist that ankle, we looking at Giannis a bit different.
No, don't. Hey, don't you ever.
I don't understand.
Don't you ever.
This argument with Kyrie that y'all have in your head. I really don't understand.
No, I'm not comparing Kyrie and Giannis. I'm saying
I really just don't understand it.
No, I'm not comparing Kyrie and Giannis. What I'm
I knew
saying
he wasn't.
But if Kyrie doesn't twist his ankle, the Nets go on, win that series. They take care of the Hawks, and then guess what? They faced the Phoenix Suns.
What about when he didn't twist his ankle and still lost?
I don't know what series he talking about with it. He wasn't beating Giannis in them.
Well, what about when he didn't twist his ankle and he still lost? I don't understand why we're watching all of Kyrie's L's and only remembering the bright moments.
That's the second best player in the world.
In a conversation, we're talking about nuance.
Who, Giannis?
I gotta understand.
That's the second best player in the world. He wasn't beating him.
What?
With Katie and James Harden in them? In Brooklyn?
Did you say James Harden in playoff basketball?
Shout out to bro.
Stop it. James, I'm not going to say what I think about James Harden on that Brooklyn team. James Harden on that Brooklyn team was something else.
Hey, you get plus points. You get plus points for what you just got to do. That's plus points from you, my boy. That's plus.
But if we want to talk about Jalen Brunson and winning a ring, what do y'all think this puts him in the league currently if he were to win a ring? Or even just right now, because y'all said top 8 is nuts. So I'm trying to gauge.
Bro, my problem with the top 8. Okay, here's my thing with the top 8 thing. Because it's crazy because I actually see a lot of people agreeing with you, and I actually thought it was crazy of a take. But I actually see a lot of people agreeing with you. My problem with it is y'all are saying Jalen Brunson is top 8 now. My question is why? Because to me, I feel like Jalen Brunson has just about been this same player that he is right now for a good 2 years. If anything, I feel like the other players are getting better. So if you're going to say he's top 8 now, why were no one talking about Jalen Brunson before when he was averaging he was almost? I think it was his first year at the Knicks, or maybe the second. He was shooting 40% from 3, and he averaged 27, 28. His numbers have got worse. I'm not saying he's got worse, but his numbers gotten worse from then because I feel like his other teammates they're being more productive now. He doesn't have to do as much as he did before. That's my problem with the top 8 thing. Is why y'all saying it now? Where did he get of course he probably got more IQ, learned in the playoffs, more experience or whatever, but I don't feel like skillfully he's gotten better or anything.
So and I think this is the conversation that as a basketball community and as sports fans, whether it's football or basketball, we're just never going to agree on, because when you win, shit matters. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. If you win, shit matters. What do we I don't think as a basketball community, as a football community, there's just always going to be two sides to this. Because what you said was strict skill. So that's why when I say a sentence like, "Oh, Kyrie and Brunson's debatable," because I'm not just looking at them for full skill. I'm also looking at their careers and what they've done with that skill. Right now, if I'm looking at Kyrie. If I'm at the park and Kyrie and Jalen Brunson are standing in front of me, I'm not going to be dumb, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. The problem with the win, bro. My problem with the winning thing
talent
is
doesn't give you shit unless you prove it, bro. I don't care about that talent. I don't.
But
I really
so many
don't.
factors that go into winning, though. That's why when these top 8 things is more of a skill thing for me, because it's too many things that go into winning. Just because you're skilled, you're not going to win without a lot of other things. So it's you can be good. You can be good. Jalen Brunson's a really good player, but it's a reason he wasn't winning before. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks got better, so he's winning now.
He's talking.
Did the Knicks get better? Did he change the way that he played?
And how did he change the way he played? No, he didn't. No, I don't believe that.
Both are true.
You said he's less his ball dominant. You said he's picking his moments more. He only gets clutcher. I don't even know how it makes sense, but he literally only gets clutcher. His IQ has definitely gotten better. He's gotten better as a playmaker, right? So yes, although my stats have gone down, Jalen Brunson now is a better player than he's ever been, in my opinion.
Only got clutcher. He leads the playoff in fourth quarter points for what? Kenny the past 4 years?
He only gets clutcher.
Brunson been here. He's been here.
I understand that, but I also understand you can, bro, to win, it takes something else more than just being skillful. I feel like Kyrie, and hence why this is a conversation, prove that. I can't just be the most skilled person on the court when I go to Boston, because I'm still going to get my shit kicked in.
Okay.
Because I don't understand what winning is. So, and to be able to win is what makes you a better player. We're not playing this game because, bro, we're not just going to be Tracy McGrady, one of the most skilled players ever. Tracy McGrady's better than, I don't fucking know. Say anybody who's solid, that's got a couple rings, that's admirable on the skill level. A lot of people will say Tracy McGrady's a better basketball player than Kobe. Straight up from skill. I've heard that. Straight up from skill. Straight up from skill. Straight up from skill.
Yo,
I'm never uttering those words out of my mouth.
We need a Derek I've heard that reference book.
Bro. Watch Skills Arena. Watch Skills Arena. Watch Skills Arena.
PS propaganda and just run
Bro, I
with
swear
it.
we get one of those every couple episodes. Whatever. So my other point with Derek though is all right, he thinks Jalen Brunson is better than Cade Cunningham, and his big factor in that is winning, and it's just I see how that plays a factor. But let's take this year for example. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson. You can say they're an evenly skilled player. Let's just say that for argument's sake. But Jalen Duren goes missing. that plays a big factor into the team. That hurts Kate Cunningham's winning. Like, that hurts that factor that you're saying.
Another thing, let me add to that. The Knicks versus the Pistons, those are just two completely different timelines. The Knicks have been through the playoffs multiple times.
And that too.
Whereas the Pistons is just their first, now second time here. So, like, this stuff matters, dog. There's so many like Del said, there are a million factors
that
go into winning, bro.
That's why when you put the factor of winning and be like, oh yeah, he's top 8 because he's winning, but it's just like I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
No.
See you at the parade.
Oh, I can.
Kevin Durant, one of the most skilled players ever. He's in your top 10.
Like all time?
He should be top 5.
Hey, bro.
You know Kevin Durant's won though, by the way.
I see what you're trying to do,
change your argument. No.
I see what you're trying to do, bro.
Skilled. No, don't change your argument. So much goes into winning. Kevin Durant should be in all of your top 10.
But he's won before, though. He's won before.
Okay, so that's even more of my point. He should be in all your top 10s. So shut that up.
I don't think he's. I don't think he's the most. I don't think he's top 10 most skilled.
Y'all know that. Come on, bro.
I don't think just because Kevin Durant's the best scorer of all time, he's one of the most skilled top 10 players of all time.
Is Larry Bird in your top 10 guy?
You said who?
Okay. Top 10?
Wait, one more time.
Is Larry Bird in your top 10?
Absolutely not.
Whoa, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Beyond the Mic Sports. This has been Beyond the Mic Sports. This is what I'm dealing with. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why I said that. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck out of here.
I put no thought into that. I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody said no.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Ladies and gentlemen, that is.
Yeah, I already know he's clipping that. You know what? I'll just take that. I'll just take it.
We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been real. Y'all got anything to say, bro? Because I don't even care to make you at the parade.
Do I have anything to say, bro? Let me leave y'all off with this.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all doubted on the Knicks. We kept winning games. Y'all said it was the Hawks. Y'all said it was the Cavs. Y'all said it was the Sixers. We do this, bro. We have New York grit, bro. Y'all don't breathe like us. Y'all heart don't beat like us. We're from New York. We want to win more than you. We have more fight. We have more grit. We fall, we get back up quicker. Are you dumb? We win. We've been doing this. We haven't lost in a month plus, and it's going to continue. We are going to take these victories into the next season.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
I ain't gonna lie, Kenny. For a guy like you, you should do a career change. Coach an AAU team with this speech.
Beyond the Mic Sports, y'all.
With me and 7.
I love Landry Shaman.
Yeah.